Welcome back, and prepare to be bedazzled, because today I'm going to be shedding light on the most important factor that has the utmost bearing on increasing your probability to receive a real private sector employee job offer that pays above the minimum wage threshold. So what is it, you may ask? Without further ado, without further delay, without further procrastination, allow me to demystify that answer to that inquiry right here, right now. Lamentably, much to my dismay, much to my consternation, much to my chagrin, much to my grief, much to my agony, much to my agitation, and much to my irritation, most real private sector employee jobs based on voluntary demand are often deemed to be dead and highly time-depleting, debilitating, minimum wage, dispiriting, unfulfilling, undesirable, harrowing, distressful, brutally wretched, and ineffably agonizing jobs that not only dispossess an employee of almost over sacrosanct time, but that also do not furnish them with anywhere close to even 1/4 of a subsistence wage for affording housing. Furthermore, most real private sector employee jobs based on voluntary demand do not offer any benefits nor any pensions to the real private sector employees who work them. It is eminently cumbersome to find a real private sector employee job that offers a pay grade that is above the minimum wage threshold. Real private sector employee jobs that offer a pay grade that are above the minimum wage threshold are seldomly offered to real private sector employees. Whether or not you will receive a real private sector employee job offer that pays above the minimum wage threshold is predicated upon nepotism. It preponderantly stands to reason that the utmost important factor that has the utmost significant bearing on increasing your probability to receive a real private sector employee job offer that pays above minimum wage is whether or not you are a close friend of the hiring manager. You should aim to cultivate a strong interpersonal relationship with the hiring manager. If you are a close relative of the hiring manager or a best friend of the hiring manager, then you will significantly amplify your probability to receive a real private sector employee job offer that pays above the minimum wage threshold. If you have a tenuous friendship with a hiring manager, if you are enigmatic to the hiring manager, if you're an estranged relative of the hiring manager, then you render yourself at a lower probability to receive a real private sector employee job offer that pays above minimum wage. The hiring manager will reserve a real private sector employee job offer that pays above the minimum wage threshold for the close friends and the close relatives of the hiring manager. So, aim to foster a strong, tenable, lasting interpersonal relationship with the hiring manager. If you shirk on doing so, then it can adversely impinge on your prospects for receiving a real private sector employee job offer that pays above minimum wage. I hope that you deem this video to be riveting, captivating, mesmerizing, insightful, engrossing, and intriguing. I hope that you're entrenched in the unalloyed epicness. Once again, to recapitulate, the utmost important factor that has the utmost significant bearing on amplifying your probability to receive a real private sector employee job offer that pays above the minimum wage pay grade is whether or not you are a close friend of a hiring manager. Thanks for watching. Have a blissful day. Goodbye.